Gen Z might make it through. Pick me's are a different character. Let's see what this is.
A few years ago, I was an angry, blue-haired feminist. Feminism is a scam. A few years ago, I was an angry, blue-haired feminist. I once believed that male privilege was real and that I was a victim of the wage gap. Now that I understand the true motives of feminism, I know that this could not be further from the truth.
Yeah, now that I decided to fucking get on TikTok and realize that like misogyny is fucking popping, dude. Oh my God, I know the truth. It's so good. It's got to be a debate, by the way. This has got to be a debate.
Feminism is a war on true masculinity. Before women had the right to vote, most were stay-at-home wives, which meant they weren't working jobs and couldn't be taxed. Our overlords didn't like that. Rockefeller started funding feminist campaigns in media, and as a consequence...
Bro, anytime I hear this song in the background, I know someone is about to say the most unhinged shit, dude. This has to be a joke. Okay. Every time I hear this song, though, on TikTok, it's always like, it literally always is like, indigenous people actually didn't exist. Did you know that the original Native Americans, the indigenous people, were actually the black people? And that it was one of the specific tribes that was a black tribe that ended up being separated from the rest of the tribes and was used and was enslaved by the other indigenous people. And it's like, what the fuck are you saying? What? What are you saying right now? What are you saying? Like, everything you just said, you could have just read a book. You could have read a fucking book and you would have realized, like, that's not true. And it is demonstrably not true. And you could have fucking literally found out by reading one book. Singular book, okay? Not many books, just one book. Wikipedia page. Not even a book. Read a Wikipedia page, okay? Holy fuck. Another really funny thing I saw was like there was a white girl with like frizzy hair. Like she had basically an afro. And you can't do that on TikTok, okay? You just can't. Because immediately people get mad at you. You're like, oh, how dare you have an afro? Like that's natural hair or whatever. So then underneath it, I saw the most unhinged shit though, which was the exact opposite, in the exact opposite direction. Someone was like, well, technically this is a fro, okay? F-R-O. Not an afro, because the A in afro stands for African. So white people have fros and black people have afros because the A in afro stands for African. And people were just straight up like, yeah, that's true. Like, where do they get the confidence? Where do these people get the audacity, the confidence? Like an afro is an African fro. It's because they're children. I just don't understand. And you can have like you can have a fro, okay? Even if you're a white person, okay, you can still have a fro. You can be from the MENA region, for example, okay? You can be from North Africa, as a matter of fact, and be white and still have a fro. But I guess technically Pokimane, considering that she's from Morocco, still has an afro because the A stands for African. Ay, ay, ay. It's just so funny. It is really funny. Exactly. I have a Jamaican fro. My cousin has an afro, and my grandmother has just a fro. It's just like, it just blows my fucking mind. I know we went to like 11 different directions here, okay? I know we went into like 11 different directions here, but like, let's get back to the feminism is fake. thing.
lives, which meant they weren't working jobs and couldn't be taxed. Our overlords didn't like that. Rockefeller started funding feminist campaigns in media, and as a consequence of the movement, women started entering the workforce and leaving the home. Children would then be separated from their parents and sent to Rockefeller-funded schools to be indoctrinated by the state. All of this ultimately disrupting the family unit at its core. Feminism is defined as the belief in social, economic, and political equality of the sexes. But in the West, I must ask, what rights do men have that women don't? Modern feminists are convincing women that hookup,
I don't know, like control over their own pussies, dude. I mean, that's one. I'm being really fucking gross in the language that I'm using, but like that's literally one of the fundamental things that like women don't have that men do. You know what I mean? If you're a guy, you're not getting punished, okay? And that's like, yeah, to a certain degree, that's basic biology, but like what you can do, the steps you can do to deal with it are very different. Straight up. That's pretty, I don't know, that's kind of important. It's like, it's something that impacts like 50% of the fucking population. What are you talking about? What are you even talking about? What do you mean, what am I talking about? Hello? Are you familiar with the Supreme Court case and the Supreme Court decision that struck down Roe v. Wade? Have you been in here for the past like month or so? I don't know. Were you in a coma? Did you just wake up today? Is that what happened? You just woke up from a coma. You're like, oh man, well, obviously Roe v. Wade is still secure. A woman's right to be able to, do whatever they want with their own body is probably still intact, right? I just woke up from a coma today. Hasan, can you please fill me in? Is that Rockefeller shit true? No, dude. What? Yo, motherfuckers hear the word Rockefeller and go, this must be true.
culture, using hormonal birth control, and not shaving is liberation. That toxic masculinity.
No, dude, the fucking not shaving is liberation is a pendulum, okay? That is just a pendulum swing. Patriarchal constructs have created and designed a society that makes it so that the way that a woman looks and fitting a certain standard of beauty, especially Western standards of beauty, is the most important thing a woman can do. And it's so incredibly prescient, it's so powerful that it unironically determines how women feel about themselves, okay? So the pendulum shift in the other direction was like, no, fuck that. I'm not going to shave. And I'm not going to abide by Western standards of beauty, okay? I don't like it personally. I'm not a fan of it, but hey, do you. Do you? I personally am of the mindset that not shaving your armpits or whatever the fuck is not activism. It's not. But it's also not something that you should be going fucking crazy over either, okay? That's it. Just do it. Do you. Do your thing. Do your thing. But that is a consequence of patriarchal constructs and people that are completely fucking powerless in the face of dealing with systemic change, taking matters into their own hands. And it's also basically commoditized social justice, because capitalism runs every part of our lives, including social justice. So that is an inoffensive way to make a statement, okay? That's it. Which is why corporations and the capitalist structure can be on board with it. Oh, yeah, queen, go ahead. Don't shave your armpits like you're killing it, okay? That's it. That's it. It's inoffensive. It doesn't actually undermine the hierarchy that is set. So that's precisely why it's a type of activism that corporations will consider and say is activism. Okay? And as far as hormonal birth control goes, yeah, that is fucking horrible. That's horrible. There should be better, there absolutely should be better medical technology in that field. But unfortunately, considering another consequence of patriarchy, which is that, what video, one of the biggest feminists talking about this? Okay, shut the fuck up. Another consequence of the patriarchy is that the fields of medicine and everything else has been dominated by men for a very long fucking time. So we're just now learning about pussy, okay? That's not even a joke. Like, I think there was a hysterectomy that occurred or something recently where they figured out that like the dilation period of a what was it? God damn it. There was like something incredibly fascinating that like the field of medicine just found out about the inner workings of a vagina, okay? Like, it's wild. We still don't... Oh, the cervix? Yeah, the cervix dilation, I think, during... I think that's what it was. Yeah, wasn't that it? Fuck, I need to find it, and I'll tell you what it is. But it is wild that there is still so much mystery to unlock within the pussy as a consequence of like most people that were involved in such matters were just dudes who didn't really understand it at all. Look to endometriosis and how it's extremely common in women, but so little is known about it still. Yeah. It's also super important for medical research. There's so much mystery surrounding the female anatomy. Yeah. We still do not have a consensus on the G-spot, for example. Like, and people will joke about it and say, "Oh, shut the fuck up, lol. Yeah, is it real? Is it not real?" No, like literally, like there still isn't a medical consensus on the fucking G-spot in women, not in men. We all know what the male G-spot is. It's the fucking prostate, side of your asshole. And this is something that is like broadly covered in medical ethics. When you go to med school, you learn about this, including medical racism. So you can say I'm being like a fucking woke social justice warrior or some shit, but like it is the truth that like when you have when you have a field dominated historically by dudes, dudes don't really care to or truly understand or can't truly comprehend the depths of the pussy. Okay? That's why someone who is like, that's why someone like Ben Shapiro, who is married to a fucking doctor, can still come out and say, "Oh, if your pussy is wet, that means you have a medical, disorder." So yeah, some of chat doesn't know about medical racism. Yeah, exactly. Well, some of chat didn't go to fucking med school, as we found out. What is it, like 6% or 4% or some shit? So, as I was saying, I think you should actually engage with actual feminist researchers. It's nice that you talk to sex workers, but your feminism needs a slight updating. What? I mean, I do, and I will continue to do so, but I don't know what you mean by that. It always needs updating, okay? There's always new things to learn about. But I use vulgar language because that's just who I am. If that is, if the aesthetics of the conversation itself is more important to you than the values presented, then I'm going to tell you right now, you're not going to have a good time in here. I'm a normal human being and not a fucking bookworm academic who wants to be as careful as possible with their optics. So, motherfuckers still on Feminism 1.2 when the 3.5 patch just dropped? Yeah.
Are convincing women that hookup culture, using hormonal birth control, and not shaving is liberation. That toxic masculinity is prevalent and the patriarchy must be dismantled. Through movies and media, we're taught that working for the man, climbing the corporate ladder, and paying tax is more empowering and valuable than raising the next generation. Women have lost touch with our natural loving instincts, and birth rates are plummeting.
I mean, I've said this before, and I will say it again. What are you doing about it, huh? Why are you on TikTok? Go back to the kitchen right now. Why are you on TikTok? Go churn some butter with the rest of the fucking Amish, okay? Why are you on TikTok? I fucking despise trad femmes on TikTok. Bro, why are you on TikTok? Do you understand what is going on this platform? Why are you on TikTok? Go do your fucking job then. Go fulfill the role. What the fuck are you doing on TikTok? I'm serious. You can't be fucking trad femme and then put bisexual lighting behind you and then talk about how fucking feminism sucks and us ladies, we need to go back to the fucking kitchen. And go to the kitchen then. Why am I listening to you? Why should anybody listen to you? If you don't want anybody to listen to you, why are you on TikTok? Why are you trying to get people to listen to you if your argument is women should not be seen or heard? I don't get it. It's literally a self-defeating argument, okay? Every moment that trad femmes spend on TikTok chirping, like meh, chirping nonstop, is another moment wasted. Okay? You have a period of birth, okay? Use it. Use the window of opportunity, shut the fuck up, and go birth like 11 children. Stop posting TikToks!
Through movies and media, we're taught that working for the man, climbing the corporate ladder, and paying tax is more empowering and valuable than raising the next generation. Women have lost touch with our natural loving instincts, and birth rates are plummeting. Men and women are not the same. And by protesting for equality of outcome rather than opportunity, feminists are demonizing and emasculating men.
Oh, poor men being demonized and emasculated. Work harder. Work harder. Bitch. Okay? If you're a man and you're fucking so intimidated by women in the workplace, then work fucking harder. Don't be a bitch. Work harder. I don't give a fuck that women are in the workplace. That makes me fucking grind harder, motherfucker. Why? Because I'm a top G, a real top G. Okay? Just saying. Who the fuck cares that birth rates are plummeting? That's probably a good thing with climate change. I mean, birth rates are plummeting for a couple different reasons. By the way, it wasn't bait. It was set up in the dumbest way possible. So I of course thought it was fucking bait. But no. Oh, she's an NFT cuck? Oh, no shit.
Before the pandemic, I was traveling around the world as a professional contortionist and foot archer, performing for different circuses, events, and doing street shows. And
yeah, she was like, I want to be a whole ass clown and not just a contortionist. Like, before the pandemic, I was a fucking contortionist. Now I'm a whole clown. You know? Crazy.
And when the pandemic hit, I lost all of my work and there was no promise of my job or when live events would return. At that point, I started learning about NFTs and I've since created my own one-of-one artworks. I am super passionate about the technology and I believe that NFTs are really empowering for artists. You're able to...
I'm going to retweet this. I'm going to retweet this in a spicy way. I'm going to say some spicy shit. It's August is on? No, it is. It is. NFTs are why she's anti-feminist now. August, the month for spicy takes. No, I'm just saying, like, it's so fucking stupid. You can't do that. Bro, don't say anything related to feminism or how women should leave. It's 100% the truth. You can't be a fucking trad femme and be on TikTok. You can't do that. You can't. Why are you on TikTok? You should be using every moment to, please your man. You should go find a man, please him nonstop, live every fucking day as his property, and straight up fucking stay in the kitchen. Like, why are you on TikTok? What, you want other men to see you? Is that how this works? You can't do that. There you go. I blasted it. I said, if you're a trad femme on TikTok, why are you posting clips of yourself with your bare shoulders instead of popping out children? Go find a man and never post again. True. Her shit popped off because of her contortionist thirst traps on TikTok IG. I bet she got the crypto sponsor from that and is just shilling now. That's what I'm saying. It's like fucking annoying. Let's see what a real feminist has to say.
God must have spent a little more time on you. Thanks for the follow, Christy Teigen. I just want to say that I will always honor and respect you on this website. And I will always protect you if you are ever in trouble. And I will always protect every woman on this website if they are ever in trouble.
Finally, dude. Finally, we're hearing from fucking real feminists on this shit,
Thank you, and I hope you're having a great day. God must have...
Anyway, she was a contour. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Oh, the algo's busted now. I accidentally liked it.
All of my work, and there was no promise of my job or when live events would return. At that point, I started learning about NFTs, and I've since created my own one-of-one artworks. I am super passionate about the technology, and I believe that NFTs are really empowering for artists. You're able to sell your work instantly to a market of worldwide collectors. The authenticity of your art can be proven, and you can collect royalties indefinitely for your work. So if you're an artist and you're curious about the space, if you have...
I'm just saying, if you're posting ass on TikTok, you can't be a trad wife, okay? No trad wife is out there posting ass on TikTok, which, by the way, I have no problem with. Go off. Post all the tits and ass, okay? Straight up. That's great. Wonderful. But don't fucking turn around and be like, we need to fucking empower men by being property. We need to empower men by being property to men once again. Like, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Stop talking. And the same goes for dumb motherfucking Brooklyn podcasters that are like, I'm converting to Catholicism. You're a fucking loser. Okay? You, out of all of the fucking religions, you could have picked a cool one, like that no one's really picking up lately, like Zoroastrianism, and you chose the pedophile one. Okay? There's pedophiles in every religion, obviously. Okay? But you chose the one that is famous for pedophilia in your adult age. You are not a trad wife. You are not a trad femme. You are not a real Catholic. Okay? You can't be a real Catholic while going to like fucking expensive Brooklyn coffee shops and constantly posting on the internet. You are not a real fucking trad femme. You're just not.